We're told to lead with love, to be vulnerable, to show our hearts so others will protect them. But Machiavelli would see this as a fatal mistake. Giving away your emotional leverage is a surefire way to lose power. Your emotions are a window into your soul, and once someone can see inside, they can manipulate you. Machiavelli's rule: never lead with love, lead with leverage. The moment you become emotionally visible, you become vulnerable. True power lies in being unreadable. Rule 1. Master your emotional center. Most people mistakenly believe that unlimited love earns them loyalty. In reality, love without boundaries is an open invitation for emotional exploitation. Machiavelli didn't say, "Don't love." He said, "Love like a general, not a servant." Your emotional core is classified information. Once others gain access to it, they lose their fear of consequence. Emotional predictability is a trap. When you consistently give love without boundaries, you become predictable. People start to believe, "They'll always forgive me," or "They'll never leave." This predictability gives them power over you. Familiarity breeds expectation. The closer people get, the more they assume they are entitled to your time, energy, and forgiveness. They stop earning it and start expecting it. When you finally set a boundary, they feel betrayed, not because you were wrong, but because they lost the control they quietly held. Strategic love has boundaries. True power isn't about withholding love, it's about containing it. You can love with clear standards and consequences. Think of your heart as a fortress. It can be warm and inviting inside, but only for those who have proven themselves worthy of passing through the gate. You don't stop loving, you stop bleeding for free. The world rewards emotional clarity, boundaries, discipline, and detachment. You don't destroy your heart, you protect it. Rule 2. Cultivate emotional detachment. People will tell you, "You've changed, you're cold now." Good. That means the old version of you, the one who overgave, overexplained, and overfelt, is gone. Machiavelli believed in staying close to people, but never so close they could feel your pulse. They can't cut you if they can't find where you bleed. Emotional distance creates power. We've been taught that emotional closeness equals connection, and that you must show your feelings to prove you care. This is a myth. Uncontrolled emotional availability is self-sabotage. By detaching, you aren't being cold, you are being calculated. You're no longer the open wound they can press on to feel powerful. The power of silence. When you stop reacting, explaining, and justifying, people notice. Your silence makes them anxious because they've lost access to your emotional center. This is leverage. You don't need to cut people off. You just need to stop handing them a loaded weapon. Be present, but controlled. Smile and listen, but keep your core withheld. Don't give what they haven't earned. Your former self gave emotional access for free. The emotionally bulletproof version makes them work for it. Want trust? Earn it. Want time? Prove you're worth it. Want vulnerability? Demonstrate consistency. You aren't distant, you're disciplined. You don't owe anyone your openness. You owe yourself peace and protection. Rule 3. Enforce respect without a word. You don't need to yell, argue, or even announce that a line has been crossed. All you need to do is let silence and distance do the work. Machiavelli never demanded respect. He created tension that made people fear losing access to him. They won't respect your boundaries until your silence makes them feel the cost of crossing them. Your actions are your true boundaries. The problem isn't that people don't understand your limits, it's that they don't believe you'll enforce them. You can tell them, "I'm not okay with that," but your words are free. Your silence is the one line they can't argue with. Speak your limit once, then withdraw. Never repeat a boundary. State it once, then let your withdrawal become the consequence. When they test you, you go quiet. When they disrespect you, you pull back. No reaction, just removal. They will feel the weight of what they've lost without you saying a word. Silence is final. Words invite negotiation. Silence is a final verdict. It says, you knew what you were doing, and now you don't get access anymore. This quiet judgment makes even the most confident person squirm. Reward respect and starve disrespect. Create an emotional blueprint. Respect keeps you close. Disrespect gets you silence. Rule 4. Become unreadable. Who gets targeted first? The emotional one, the over-explainer, the one who wears their heart on their sleeve. People tread lightly around the quiet, still, unreadable ones. Machiavelli knew you should never show your full hand, because once people know how you work, they will use that knowledge against you. If they can't read you, they can't reach you. Unpredictability is power. You've been conditioned to be transparent and share your truth. That's not power. It's a blueprint for your own destruction. Every feeling you reveal, every opinion you spill, every fear you confess is ammunition. If they can map your mind, they can control you, control the narrative through confusion. When people can't predict your reactions, they freeze. You don't have to be mysterious to be cool. You're strategic. By being calm, clear, and unreadable, you force others to adjust to you. They walk on eggshells, overthinking their own moves while you remain the center of gravity. Be calm, be clear, be unreadable. When they can't find your weakness, they waste their energy swinging at smoke. Rule 5. Let the shift be the warning. When someone ignores a boundary, you don't need to yell or plead. You just quietly, unemotionally, and completely shift. That silence is the punishment they never saw coming. You don't need to announce the consequences, just become the consequence. Your behavior is your boundary. Stop telling people what bothers you and start showing them. Stop texting first. Stop replying quickly. Stop explaining. Let the silence be the alert. Emotionless withdrawal is devastating. When you withdraw with anger, they can argue. When you withdraw with tears, they can use guilt. But when you withdraw calmly, without announcement, and with total control, it creates devastating uncertainty. It makes them question everything. Don't explain the shift. Let them feel the absence and fear what it means. Rule 6. Make them earn your warmth. You were taken for granted because you made access too easy. Love was immediate, access was unlimited, and forgiveness was on demand. Machiavelli would never give warmth freely. He would make them work for it, and then make them fear losing it. Warmth should feel earned, not expected. People don't value what's free. When your kindness is automatic, it loses its power. The shift is simple. You still love, but they have to qualify for it. Stop giving full access on day one. Make them earn your proximity. Reward consistency, not excuses. Your love is earned through actions, not apologies. If someone is inconsistent, so is your warmth. Stop explaining your standards and just live them. Pull back when they aren't met. Kindness becomes lethal when it's earned. Rule 7. Guard your center like a throne. People want access to your feelings, your fears, and your soft spots. Why? Because once they find your emotional center, they can control the whole system. Machiavelli guarded his core like it was a sacred throne. Once they get inside your center, they don't respect it. They redesign it. Emotionally untouchable does not mean emotionless. You still love and care, but that love is layered in steel. You don't need to prove you're warm. If someone can't feel your loyalty through your silence, they don't deserve your words. Treat your center like a vault, not a marketplace. Your silence is a weapon. You don't go quiet to hide. You go quiet to gain clarity. Every second you don't explain or defend is a second you hold the power. They'll only respect your depth if they can't swim in it for free. You weren't too emotional, you were just unguarded. Now you protect your peace like a throne, because not everyone deserves a seat next to your fire.